Hey, what's up, guys? Captain Zach here. Well, it's the Alaska off season, so I've got some Erie steelhead fishing for you. So I've got my center pin gear out, and it's pretty decent conditions. The water's pretty clear, but there's a moderate amount of flow, especially in the hole I'm fishing. And I'm just working a bead, a single bead under a float, and looking for some action. Yeah, you can see those fish are holding right against that rock ledge. So with that 13-foot rod, it allows me to sort of place the float right where I want it, drift the entire hole, then lift it up and immediately be fishing again. Here comes a strike.
Fish on. Oh.
And after a relatively straightforward battle, I was able to land this nice steelhead. Yeah, and here's my bead setup. So you can see it's a single bead. That color is a deep red. It's called Caramel Roe. And I'm also applying some steelhead combo scent from Procure. And I've got the bead peg just about a finger and a half or 2 fingers above the hook. So that really tends to promote really strong hook sets. Oh, and here comes another fantastic bite. This will just be a classic takedown.
Fish on. Coming down.
Oh, let's take another view of that bite in slow motion. This fish just grabs that bead and goes on an absolute tear.
Coming down.
Multiple nice jumps, just a great fight.
Coming down.
Yeah, one disadvantage of fishing the top of the hole is that a downstream run, once you're hooked up, can actually take you across like 12 or 15 other people's fishing lines. So you have to try to communicate, scream fish on, and really just hope for the best. Yeah, this is a little better fish, and as always, that split-second window when you get that fish super close is always high risk for break off. It's so easy to think you could just give it one more pull, but that's often a mistake. So I always got to let it run and eventually play it out.
Okay.
And there we go, another really nice hen steelhead. Oh, and here comes strike number 3, all within about 25 minutes.
Fish on.
And this is another acrobatic fish, a really fun fight, and I'm eventually able to just kind of work it slowly up this rock face and beach this really nice steelhead. Oh, take a look at that bead right on the edge of the mouth. Perfect hook set, just a thing of beauty. Oh, this setup worked so well that I actually rigged up the exact same setup for a fellow angler that was fishing next to me. And since I had my limit, I went ahead and left them the spot as well.
Sure. It's just a little bead. See that red?
Yes.
That red bead?
Okay.
It's just a bead on the line, and then and then the hook right below it. Yep. Real simple.
Wow. That's so simple. Wow.
Would you like one?
The bean?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
Here, I'll give you the exact one.
Oh, okay. Wow. It's so simple.
And you can have the spot too, because that's my 3, so that's my limit.
You won't stay here any longer?
I'm not allowed. Once you keep 3,
Oh, yes, I know maximum.
that's the limit. Yep. So once you keep them, you're not allowed to fish anymore.
Oh,
So we'll slide the bobber up a little bit,
okay.
and now
Use your bead?
we'll put this little bead on the line.
Okay.
Yeah, they make these beads in all different colors and sizes.
Okay.
So sometimes you have to try a few different types. So you see how I slit that through?
Yeah.
And it gets a little wider, so now I can't pull anymore.
Oh,
That'll actually hold it on the line.
Okay.
But you see it says bead hook?
Oh.
It's meant just for these beads.
Oh, okay.
So now we'll tie this on. We'll trim this.
Okay.
Now, what we'll do is we'll bring this bead down.
Okay. Wow.
And what we want to do, you want to make sure you pull this so that it's nice and tight in there.
Okay.
And I'll trim this off now. Okay.
Wow. Nice.
And then we want it about 2 fingers or so above. See that's about 2 fingers?
Yes.
And if you want to change it, you can just pull a little bit. This will slide up and down the line.
Okay.
So that's about 2 fingers. That's about there.
Okay.
And then the only other thing you might want to do is let's add a split shot, like a little bit of, it's a small weight, just so that you can move that up and down to make sure that the bead gets down to the depth you want.
Okay.
So this is just a small split shot,
Okay.
which you'll be able to slide this up and down the line
Okay.
to make sure that you're able to fish the depth you want.
Okay.
Because if you're fishing in this faster water,
Yeah.
you'll need to,
Longer?
yes, you'll need it longer, and also you might want this split shot closer to your bead.
Oh, okay.
Because if the split shot's closer, that'll drag it down.
Oh, yes.
But if the split shot's higher up, then it won't have as much impact on the bead.
Okay.
Okay, so something like that. Little.
Oh, yeah.
So that's probably pretty good.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
something like,
Sure.
if you just sort of start drifting there and drift right up along that edge,
Okay.
should be in good shape.
Oh, thank you.
But I hope you catch a
Thank you so much.
a nice big one. Absolutely.
Appreciate your help.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you're welcome.
Have a nice day.
Thanks so much. You too.
Oh, and there we go. Just an awesome steelhead limit. I mean, bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. A really hot bite on that bead under a float today.
Yeah, not bad.
Where do you find room to cast?
There's not much room up there for sure. That's why I'm using this long rod so I can just reach it out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What did I hit?
It was a little red bead.
Oh, really?
Just a tiny little bead.
Really?
Yep.
Let me see what you.
There it is.
Oh, no. Oh,
See,
no
the
kidding.
hook's down there a little bit below it.
yeah.
So you put that bead on there, and
Yeah.
you put what I call a bead stopper, a little rubber thing.
Yeah.
It looks like a little rubber pin almost. It shoots through there, and you trim it off. So that bead could slide up and down, but it's actually stuck in place there.
So the hook's way down there though.
Yep. It's really, yeah, most people can't get their head around how that works.
Yeah.
I was the same way until I started catching them.
No kidding.
Yeah, but yeah, the fish bite that, but you get a much better hookup ratio if you separate it from
Really?
yeah, and you can do all kinds of.
So when they go to hit it, they suck that up too.
They grab it and it goes right in the corner of the mouth. Really good hook sets.
Well, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone's support. I hope everyone enjoyed today's awesome steelhead action. And I can say that the 2025 Alaska season will be here before we know it. So hang tight and we'll have some Alaska action soon. So thanks again, everyone. Really appreciate all your support. Tight lines for now.